Alright, what's up guys? I'm just answering a request for a tutorial on how to learn Blue by Keshi on the acoustic guitar. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope that it's helpful and informative enough. If you guys enjoy the content, please like, subscribe. I'm going to make sure that I start posting a lot more videos on this channel. I hope you guys enjoy it. So if you guys have any questions or concerns, please list them in the comment section below and I'll make sure to answer those as soon as I can. And if you guys enjoy the content, please like, share, and subscribe and all that jazz, and I'll see you guys later. Alright, so I'd like to start off by teaching you guys the chords real quick, and I'll cut to a clip right now where I'll just show you guys how to play the tune. So we're going to start off with a simple C chord. And now to start that, we're going to have our third finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, which is the second to top, so right on this one. So 3rd finger right here. And then I'll post a table up of how to play these chords as we go. Get it into focus again. Okay, and then you're going to have your 2nd finger on the D string of the 2nd fret. So it's going to sound like this with both of them. Alright, and then you're going to have your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the B string, so down here. And when you play all of the chords together, it's going to sound like this. Most of the time when people play a C, you don't want to play the E string on the top. So normally I have my thumb down here. When you get into the strumming that I did for the song, you can see I don't even have my thumb on the top string. Alright, now for the A minor, which is going to be the next chord for this, we're going to go ahead and put our 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, so it's going to sound like this. And then your 3rd finger is going to go right under that, so on the 2nd fret, and it's going to go on the G string, so it's going to sound like this. And with the 1st finger, you want to go down and have it on the 1st fret of the B string. So this is the A minor. Now for the last chord, which is one that if you're not used to playing guitar too much, it gets kind of annoying for some people. But it's called an F. Basically what you're gonna do is your 1st finger is going to just lay down on all of these strings. And if it's difficult to do that, you probably just have to change how you're gripping the back of the guitar, kind of like wrapping around it. See how I lower my thumb and it allows me to get over? You start off, you have your 1st finger on all of these strings. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna move the 3rd finger to the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So we're going to move it onto the A, and then we're going to move the pinky finger onto the string right under that, so it's going to be a D. And then the 2nd finger is going to go onto the G string on the 2nd fret, just right here. So this is a F. Alright, next up, I'll teach you the strum pattern that I do for the song. If a lot of you have already heard his song, of course, you know that normally when they play it sounds like this. The way that I like to play it, kind of for my own rhythm and style, I do something called palm muting in the middle of it. So it's simply, I'll play it for you real quick. Basically, all you're doing for palm muting is, so basically when you're playing a chord, You could start with anything. Let's just start by like strumming. To palm mute, most people kind of just like, what I do is I curl my knuckles inwards and then kind of like slap so that the palm of my hand and like my fingers are kind of just touching the strings very slightly. You don't have to do it like rough or anything, but so it sounds just like this. So if you go through the motions, try and practice that for a while until you feel comfortable with it, and then we'll move on to the technique or the rhythm that I play down here. This is a very simple rhythm to play. All you're gonna simply do is I start off with my thumb. It's gonna be on the A string on the top side, and then my middle finger is gonna be on the B string. If you guys don't know the different strings and chords, then I'll post a little table up there right now. And then the first finger is going to be on the G string. So to start, you could do any chord you want if you already know how to play a chord on guitar. I'll do a G just because it's simple. So by having my fingers placed here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick all three of them. So that's the first iteration, and then I'm gonna pick it again, then mute. So pick all three, pick the bottom two, mute. So alright, so that's just like simply the rhythm right there. When you start getting into playing different chords, you'll get more used to it. But if I add the chords from blue right now and start playing it, you'll see how I put it all together. So now that you have all the chords and the strum pattern, it's all gonna come together and sound like this. Impatient, just saying, still waiting for another round. New faces, I'm racing, I'm fine but I never make it home. 6th Street for the occasion, can't take all of the changes. Bloom, bloom in different phases, bloom, bloom. Alright, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it's informative enough and that you guys are able to kind of learn something from it. This is my first tutorial that I've done, so I don't really know like everything that I should add. But if this was helpful, please let me know, like, share. If not, and you have any information or tips that you'd like to give, just let me know, and I'll mention it either in the description or in the comments section below. So I appreciate it again, guys, and you guys have a good day.